each of us can make a difference in the world if we just do a little bit more. How you doing tonight? Good. I'd just put the camera away for a minute right now. Like I'm down here, we hand out sandwiches and stuff usually, right?
Yeah.
But like sometimes I just come down by myself and like just hang and talk with people and be like, you know, what are the problems down here? You know, why did, like how come? There's lots of, to me, there's lots of money in the city, you know, and people shouldn't be out on the streets and shouldn't be like,
money should be spent,
it should be
directed, but more appropriate.
100%.
Exactly.
100%.
This Thursday out, I'm going to be completely homeless.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really?
I haven't had a fixed address in almost like 8 months.
Yeah. We gotta get a new place, that's for sure.
I smoke heroin 5 times.
Do you? Heroin's that's a bad drug, hey? It's very addicting, isn't it? It's one of the most addicting.
It's gotten her.
Yeah.
I've gone to detox twice now.
Yeah.
Have you?
3 times. 3 times. But yeah, it's bad.
So what do you think you need to do to get off it? Do you need to go back to detox again, or what?
We need to get our own place for one thing, and that will be a help.
Then I have something to come like when I get out.
Yeah.
And
I'm not going to be faced with the same dilemma of, oh, fuck. You know, now I'm homeless and all I want to do is go use now because, you know.
Yeah. And with free time and everything, but then.
I'd
like to have something set up for, you know, after a week of detox. You can go and have a fresh start. They help you to, get the drugs out of your system and stuff, right? But there doesn't seem to be a hell of a lot of compassion or, you know, it's just a job. It's just like in, next.
Yeah, they don't.
Some of them seem to be there for a reason, but the majority, it's just a,
just a
9
case,
to 5.
You know, exactly.
It's like another number.
No compassion there.
Focus, you're just a number.
Did you know tonight when we were doing this to connect with people that were on the street, that we would meet a couple like that, I'd give them my phone number, and there's a good chance, potential that we can help them now.
Yeah, no chance.
But
I didn't know. I had no idea what we were going to do.
We didn't know. You know, I didn't know where this movement was going to take us when I started it. I mean, I really didn't. I knew that we were going to change the world and help people in certain ways, but I didn't know at what level. I didn't know we'd be standing on a street like this, connecting with people in a back alley. I had no idea that would happen. And who knows else what's going to lead us to help people. But when you're out doing it, that's when you give yourself the opportunity to make a change, make a difference, step up and lead, do stuff that people just don't usually do. Get out of your own comfort zone and just say, look, I can make a difference in the world. How long have you been on the street for?
On and off the last.
How long? 2 years?
16 years.
Well, you've been on the street for 16 years.
Yeah.
How'd you get down on the street, bro?
Because I'm irresponsible when I do drugs. So.
Were ya? Been doing drugs?
Honestly speaking, so.
Yeah. I've been clean 9 years, man. Yeah. It's been it was a tough road for me, bro. What's your biggest concern living on the street, do you think?
My biggest concern is dying.
Yeah? Dying of?
Right now I'm getting killed. I'm accumulating like fucking enemies like crazy, man.
Really?
Yeah.
When did you relapse?
Almost 2 years now.
Do you?
Yeah, a year and 9 months.
That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but it's just really taken a beat this time.
Tougher this time? Can't you get out of here? Can't you just, go into rehab again or detox and call it quits? And
I've had like my family, my friends, my ex-old lady, well, you can do it again, and I know I can. Right?
You could.
I have good intentions, and I think a lot about that. Right?
Yeah.
You know, I don't really like, you know, think of doing it mainly for me. You know, like I think about my daughters.
Yeah. They need you, man. And it's just what you said, you know you can do something about it. You're there. And I believe you can do it. We wouldn't be standing here talking. We're talking for a reason.
Yeah, you know, I kind of need that. You know, like, it's not every day that that I can actually talk honestly, right? It's not every day that I can just be me, right?
Yeah.
And it feels good, you know, like it just gives me a little bit of inspiration, right?
Yeah.
And some hope, right?
It was about talking with him and connecting with him and finding his story, and that's what it's about a lot of times. Man, more people got to step up and do stuff. Like, really. I mean, this was inspiring, you know. It's funny because we come down here to talk and connect and see who we can help, but I think that we get inspired even more from it. Because I know you had a lot of investors when you were raising certain things. I knew you raised that money in a fairly fast period of time. So we're kind of at a good stage with our sponsorship packages now, but now we're kind of the next stage, and that's putting some of the price points together and what's the real value and how to quantify what they actually get in return. And that's kind of the struggle right now that I'm having a little bit. So what I would love to do is see if you can come in, join our team, and be able to help us right now go through those packages and bring them together so they're stronger, so we can quantify the cost, the value, so it's a win-win for us and a win-win for the sponsors and everybody. You are in. Awesome. I knew you would be. So let's talk more details. Maybe tomorrow morning, let's set that call up, and we'll go through details and put some timelines on and different stuff like that. So, okay. Perfect, I'll let you go. I don't want to take too much of your time up. I know you're busy. Okay, talk later. Bye-bye. We're live. So this is just a quick video saying, of course, thank you guys so much for joining the group. We're gonna be live streaming quite a bit from here. If you don't know too much about Actions of Compassion, it's a movement that I started about 1.5 years ago. We reached out to our Twitter following and we got them to do compassionate acts, and it started to go really well. And now we have a show called the Everyday Compassion Movement Show that we're actually recording and filming right now. You know, one of the things that I'll leave this with tonight is with compassion. You know, have you ever noticed that you don't practice compassion? Somebody never says to you, go and practice compassion. But you go practice meditation, you go to the gym and you practice working out so you get a better body. You go to your church and you practice religion, right? Hey, and then you practice religion, but you don't ever actually go, you know, to a place where you never actually practice compassion. And it's interesting because all these other areas, like, we'll actually practice to get better at, including religion. That's why we go to our church. So I always say to people, we need to actually step up our compassion game, and we need to practice more compassion. Meaning that you have to become more aware of yourself. What do you do in your everyday to-day life that can actually create more compassion? Building a true brand is what's going to keep that company in business for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. But branding is the hardest thing to do in all business. People don't understand that our Actions of Compassion brand, our Everyday Compassion Movement show, is a branding strategy. We're branding the show. We're doing events, that's branding. We're doing books, that's branding. We're building many things around the company so it becomes a brand. I'm completely realized that everything that we're doing is about branding, and we do the other stuff too, but branding is always number one, so we can have a huge global movement of compassion that we can pass down generation, and generation to come.